Wow, this is nice.
Hey you guys, welcome to Playa del Carmen. Munchkin and I were there with some friends for 3 nights, 4 days. So I'm gonna take you along. Oops, dropping out the water. I'm gonna take you along to show you what we got into in this lovely, lovely touristy beach town in the Riviera Maya here in Mexico. Let's go.
Oh, the pretty girls walk like this. This. Pretty girls walk.
So let's start from the beginning of the journey. Here I am coming through the Cancun airport as I had just returned from a trip, an international trip to the United States, and I'm just coming back. So right before you actually exit the Cancun airport, there is a station and a little ticket area where you can buy a ticket for the ADO bus. There's my ride. It was like 15 US dollars to go from Cancun to Playa del Carmen, so that's what I did. And here I am just walking over to my right to get on the bus. It's about an hour away. Playa del Carmen is about an hour away from Cancun. So I'm in Playa now and my room is not ready, so I stopped in at a cafe to get empanadas and a green juice to eat while my room is being prepared. I chose this one just because it had what looks like a lot of locals in it, and that's always a good sign. So here's your first look at Playa, the town of Playa del Carmen. Now this trip was not planned at all. My girlfriend just said she's going and I said I'm coming. So that's just my personal care item. My personal item with, no full personal care items, only the little itty bitty bottles that they allow you to carry. So this trip was very interesting. But anyway, let's go. I decided to walk from the ADO bus station to my room, so I'm just taking some little clips of the street, the neighborhood. This is now right outside of the room, and the room tour is coming right up. But I fell in love just from the walk alone. It was about a 20-minute walk from the ADO bus station to the room. And here we are. So this is a very, very budget room because, as I said, I didn't plan for this at all. I just wanted somewhere to sleep because her space was going to be like the hangout spot, and I'll show you a little bit of her space after this. So this is my room. It had a little kitchenette, it had the bed, it had that lounge area as well, and the bathroom. And it was adequate, it was clean. The Wi-Fi sucked, but it was adequate, it was clean. It did what it needed to do, that stain on the wall from the air conditioner. Them could have paint that still, them really could have paint over that. But anyway, I love rooms that have full kitchenettes, so I can put my stuff in the fridge if I need to, or I can warm up food in the morning so I don't have to go get breakfast every single morning if I don't want to. This is what the kitchenette area looks like. It even had a little oven. I was really impressed by that. But there's no view, no pool top, and none of those niceties that you expect in Playa. Because, as I said, this was a very unplanned, last minute, hey, me a come, now left me. It was that kind of trip. So I even had to go out, as I was saying, and buy like, body wash and full size face wash and those kind of things. Because I never have none of them something in my bag. Me I come from America. Me never have none of them something there. So here's what the bathroom looked like. The water was hot and the AC was cold, so I appreciated that. That can be a tricky situation in Mexico to get a nice full hot water pressure. So I appreciated that. So this was my room, and it did the do. So all I really did was drop my bag, freshen up a bit, head to the supermarket, the grocery store, to get those items that I was telling you about. And I'm walking over to my friend to be reunited with my daughter because she brought my daughter to Playa for me. She wasn't on the international leg of the trip. There were a whole lot of for rent signs. You're gonna see one coming up right here, with rooftop situations, and I was like, okay, like people, like I started to kind of imagine what it would be like to live in Playa and just live by the beach town. I think that would be pretty cool, but then I got over it real quick, so stay tuned to see why I say so. But I loved how even the residential buildings made sure that they renovated, and they had their own little rooftops so that they could see the view of the beach. Here I am now at the spot. So this is my friend's Airbnb. She booked a place called The Shore, and this is the view. This is the rooftop from this building. and this is what the view is giving. And it had a little pool area, it had a little bar and everything you can see, and the bar, like they sell pizza and chips and stuff. It was awesome. So we left there, we went to look for dinner, and we of course stopped in a tequila shop first, and he's trying to convince us to buy tequila. He gave us free shots of everything so that we could decide which one we wanted, and I'm like, sir, we don't even eat dinner yet, can we go and eat dinner please? So we stopped into this restaurant, and this is what I have, the shrimp and beef fajitas, and they were absolutely delicious. Munchkin had nachos, and this restaurant was quite yummy. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 in Playa del Carmen. Munchkin and I are walking to go get some breakfast. Where? We don't know yet. We're just walking. So we stumble upon a spot that looks breakfasty. And then we're going to finally actually hit the playa. What you doing?
I'm on Snapchat.
Of course.
My new phone.
Oh, with her new phone. Hey.
Wait till I'm done talking. Wait till I'm done talking.
What's up? Sorry. Breakfast with our own personal show. These guys came by and they stopped to do a little performance. I'm gonna give you a few minutes of it, a few seconds of it here. But not much, because I don't want to get no copyright strike. But they were pretty entertaining, so of course I gave them tips when they came around, because they were there for a good few minutes, you know, doing all kind of acrobatic stuff and dances, and it was pretty good. I won't lie, I was thoroughly entertained while I sat and had my breakfast. This restaurant is called Cocolandia. It's on 5th Avenue, which you will see featured in this video quite a lot because it's the main tourist avenue. We're now walking down to the beach. We're supposed to go and meet up with our friends again, but before we do that, we decided to just run down and check out the beach because we were right there. I love this town. I ain't lying. Like, everybody's riding bicycles, there are cafes and restaurants and bars. Everything is so walkable. I wish we had rented bikes, like, trust me. It was really that kind of vibe. This town, it did a go on. This is the clip that you saw in the opening of the video. We didn't actually go into the water here, which maybe we were, because where we actually went was kind of crowded, but this was a very good introduction to Playa for me. It's kind of really amazing to me how many of them are for sale beachfront. Like, here's another building. This one's kind of run down, so I can understand this one. But we saw so many for rent and for sale signs, like right on the beach. That's crazy.
I always come for rounds. I love it. I love this chicken here. Rocco's is cool. They have good jerk chicken too, but I like, and the fried chicken, I mean, it's like Popeyes, but better. Like, it's crisp, it's good.
Okay, what do you think is rate it? Good? You know, I'm not a big fan.
Oh, you like fried chicken?
So should I try the patty?
Oh, that's new.
The patty?
I never had the patty. It's new.
Give me one patty. One patty.
You want one patty?
Yeah. You have to know how to understand my accent.
With chicken patty or rib patty?
Chicken or what?
Or rib. Or pork patty.
Oh, pork. No, chicken. You don't have beef patty?
No.
Look here.
Only have the chicken.
I'm an ex-owner. Give me a chicken. We stumbled upon Farron's, one of 2 Jamaican restaurants here. This is my favorite of the 2, and here I am going to harass the owner, the poor owner that was trying to eat his lunch.
And the chicken.
Ribs? Ribs patty. Oh, that's new. Okay. Okay. How long you say you've been in PDC?
In here?
Yeah.
Living here?
Yeah.
Like 10 years now.
10 years now. Where from Jamaica you come from?
Manchester.
You're from Manchester. Tell people them your name.
Oh my God. you're taking me a video. You don't believe me, right?
No, sir. The accent got a long time. It washed away.
I'm from Jamaica. I know my Gully, New Green. I know all those places, Balaclava, Santa Cruz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, call some name. Yeah, call some name. All right. I love to come and see my culture everywhere. Me to tell them, say, if them can't understand the accent. Yeah. Okay, stay tuned for the review of the patty. I did take it down on the beach to eat. I got it to go. But we stumbled upon this other restaurant. Well, not stumbled. My girlfriend wanted to try the Argentinian empanadas here, so we did. Then we just, you know, kind of strolled along and tried to find the beach. I'm gonna shut up now and give you some sights and scenes from the beautiful Playa del Carmen. Cheers. Name of that bar? Okay. This is nice, and it has a rooftop situation. Oh, it's for sale. Oh, these are nice.
Relative to where we come from, look at what you get for 2,000 here.
You can see water.
They're not supposed to be selling on the beach.
All right, so we are gonna try Farron's chicken patty. This is supposed to be chicken and cheese. It looks like an empanada. It's definitely not Jamaica style, but he said it's Farron style, not Jamaica style. The chicken empanada was actually really good, and it was only 70 pesos. I wish I had gone back and gotten more. Because you see the picture of them, you see if you're a big bite them, you should just eat off the whole of my little patty, but they were really, really good. It's a guan. So on the beach, we rented these 2 umbrellas and 5 chairs, and that was around 900 pesos, which is about 50 USD, which is quite expensive, I think. You want to see them run up and down when the police came on the beach, because they're not really supposed to be selling on the beach, but anyway. I can feel that spice coming through now, the heat. It's definitely more empanada style than patty.
When I looked at it, I was like, that looks like a darn empanada.
But it's like the spices are Jamaican. Like it's a nice mix of Mexico, Jamaica.
Is it corn?
Yeah. Janu. Yeah, I'm not wearing a patty. I'm not hungry, mommy. That's why I'm tasting.
Alright, well, y'all go get in the water.
Alright, we're going. I went in there right now.
Right now,
That's good. What? Our day at the beach is complete, and it was so much fun, honey.
Hurry up, CJ.
We had to discard them damn wigs. I finally submerged myself in the ocean in Mexico. It's still the Caribbean Sea, isn't it? Yeah.
Your shoes.
Where are your shoes? It don't look that high on camera, but yeah, they're way up there. Wow. Oh, she's so cute. She's like a doll. Oh no. She's not. She is so cute. Aww. Look at her face. Alright, so here's the other spot everybody's been telling me to hit up. It's called Rocca's. It's right on the beach, and it has a lovely mix of Jamaican and Vietnamese cuisine. The cliche Bob Marley is playing. Let's see what their Vietnamese spring rolls with jerk wings. Handmade Jamaican patties, 2 per order in Beefville, 185 pesos. That not cheap at all. Jamaican oxtail dinner, before 25. Woy. Alright, I'm gonna try this patty and see what I go on with now. Alright, first review for 185 pesos. Look at that bag. Some little tiny things. Marley going to get into my ass, but she's right. We should have gone back to Ferran. We should have gone back to Ferran. Ferran had 2 big patty for 70 peso. This is 185 for 2, and a little bit like a water just like a drop in my belly. Some reggae play also too what them serve. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my 2 patty and me tell you how it tastes. Marley bite it already, how it tastes?
Tastes like grandma one.
Grandma, you better set up shop. Because I was telling Grandma she could sell her patties for 60 pesos, and I thought it was expensive, but these prices, Grandma needs to come out here and set up shop. We're rich tomorrow. Tomorrow. It ain't bad, but it is what it is. Alright, we walked back to our friend's spots, just kind of chill out in the pool on her rooftop and order pizzas and, you know, just chill out. Look, there's Cozumel over there. We didn't go on this trip, but I want to come and go back. So you saw more performances for dinner. So I guess they come out for breakfast and even more fancy for dinner. I'm not mad at it at all. I love dinner with a show. We are back on 5th Ave, just walking on the avenue looking for some place to eat dinner. 5th Avenue is really long. I think they said it's something like 5 miles. Munchkin and I went to the end of it in on day 3, the next day, just to kind of check it out and see what was what. But let me tell you something, don't feel like you need to walk the whole entire avenue, because a lot of the stores repeat themselves. Like there's a pharmacy every 3 store, there is an Aldo, the ice cream gelato place, there's, you know, just so many things that repeat. So you don't, and the tequila store too, Tequila Mexico repeats a lot. So just look for a restaurant that you want to go to, pick one and go there. You don't need to walk the whole Ave, trust me. But you do want to walk some of it because it's really fun. It's a nice festive atmosphere at night, and in the morning everyone's out just kind of riding bikes, and it was really lovely. I had a lovely time walking the Ave. So here we are just kind of looking for somewhere to eat. Let me let you enjoy a little bit more of that.
Oh my god, they got Carl's Jr. Anyway.
They do what? How did we get here? Oh my god.
No, but this is where we need to be at. At least this is where I need to be at. What if you let me?
This is a mojito with Appleton Estate, and I don't know what else they put in there, but it is absolutely delicious. It is worth, how much is it? It was about, it's not quite It was about $8, $9. Worth it. Delicious. Yes, I like that. Alright, one more observation. Playa is very touristy and everybody at hustler. Everybody, like, look. Wait. Getting ready to sell roses. A guy just came and tried to take our picture. The mariachi band just came trying to play music. I was like, no, thank you, no songs. Everybody at hustler, and that's fine. But there is a distinct difference between here, the hustling here, and how it was in Cancun. Let me tell you something, we would never go back to Cancun because we had the vacation there. So Cancun was very whitewashed, very American. It is not American, it was very... The words wouldn't come to me here, but what I really wanted to say is Cancun has no culture. All the culture has been stripped and it's just catering to tourists who want to just party and get drunk, and I did not enjoy Cancun at all. It just blended in like it was, you know, South Beach, Negril, all of what you Vegas, that's all it was. Ooh, I've been craving a fish. Look at this. It smells hella good. I hope it tastes good. Probably done got pasta. Like, girl, bye. Cutting the sound here so that I don't get copyright strikes, but you know, Playa was a nice mix of tourist but Mexican culture. It hasn't lost all of it yet, and I really enjoyed that. We need to keep those spaces, man. Right where you would catch the ferry to go over to Cozumel. As I said, there aren't much excursions in this video because this was very unplanned, so we just stayed in the heart of Playa and got to know the place, and it was beautiful. All the excursions are like half an hour, an hour away anyway. We had some ice cream for breakfast, some gelato for breakfast, and just walked around, and then we went to El Pirate, which was a very highly recommended, very local seafood spot for dinner. You'll see that in a minute. But my time in Playa del Carmen was absolutely beautiful. I love this beach town. We walked down to the very end of Fifth Avenue where the park was. And the ferry used to go to Cozumel. This part of the beach is definitely very sargassy. I'm so happy we didn't see this first, or I would have been so turned off from just everything beach and Playa. Mama. Hi. There are a few beach clubs here. We're passing one right now. But honestly, I don't know if it's worth it with all the seaweed. You'll find a lot of boutiques on Fifth Avenue where you can get, you know, your nice, very Instagrammable outfits. It was lovely to actually find a store, just a regular store that had sales where we could pick up a couple t-shirts to wear home the next day, because as I said, I never plan no heap of clothes. So we got 2 t-shirts in here. And then here we are at El Pirate. The food was really good. This is chicken tacos and the ingredients were just fresh and lovely. These are shrimp empanadas, and again, they were really good. But then guess what? Light not go out power in at night. Yes, my love. Yes, I wait. I Jamaica over there. Light, the electricity went away. Thankfully, it didn't stay long. But I was ready to go home. So here we are on the bus back to Merida.